Top 10 Rarest and Most Beautiful Wild Cats on Earth. Are you a cat lover or someone fascinated by animals? Get ready to be awed, as these highly evolved predators are as beautiful as they are fascinating. These kitties aren't your average domestic cats. They're especially rare. You've probably never even heard of these varieties. Most of them are beautiful, but don't be fooled by their smallness and cuteness though. These cats belong in the wild and can be vicious. With that said, here are our top 10 rarest and most beautiful wild cats on Earth. Number 10. Jaguarundi. What a name! The Jaguarundi is typically found in Texas and Mexico, with some also spotted as far south as Argentina. They prefer to reside in lowland brush areas, with water nearby. Scientists don't know much about them, but at least there is information on their characteristics and habitat. The Jaguarundi has short legs, an elongated body, and a long tail. Its coat is uniform in color and usually varies from black to brownish-gray. Unlike most wildcat species, the Jaguarundi is primarily active during the day, as opposed to evenings or at night. They often lie in trees but hunt on the ground. For prey, Jaguarundi typically catches a mixture of rodents, small reptiles, and ground-feeding birds. They have also been observed killing larger prey such as rabbits and possums. It's a shame that such a beautiful creature is still a mystery to us. Captive Jaguarundis rarely live for more than 10 years. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9. Fishing cat. First of all, we used to think that cats ate water, but this cat proves us wrong. Their most peculiar feature is the webbing beneath their toes for better swimming. As its name implies, these cats feed on fish, and it should also come as no surprise that they feel very much at home in the water. In fact, they can swim long distances. Females have been reported to swim areas of 4 to 6 kilometers, while males can swim 16 to 22 kilometers. At this rate, I can't even swim to save my life, and a cat can hack 22 kilometers. Fishing cats are predominantly found in the Terai region of the Himalayan foothills in India and Nepal, and can also be spotted in swamps and marshy areas in Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Like the previous Jaguarundi, fishing cats are a mystery to experts, but we are able to gather some details about this cool species. Fishing cats are twice the size of a domestic cat and have a stocky, muscular build with short to medium legs. It's the largest of the 28 small wildcat species, with a body length of 33 to 45 inches. Full-grown males weigh between 18 and 31 pounds, while females weigh slightly less at 11 to 20 pounds. Their fur is coarse and olive gray in color, with dark spots arranged in horizontal streaks running along the length of their bodies. Number 8. Pallas's cat. I don't know about you, but these cats are giving me the spooks. Also called the manule, the Pallas's cat is a small, fluffy, adorable, and elusive species endemic to the grasslands of Central Asia. Sadly, it has been classified as near threatened by the IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature, due to prey-based decline and hunting. Roughly the size of a domestic cat, the Pallas's cat is 18 to 26 inches long, weighs between 5.5 and 10 pounds, with a stocky frame and long, dense, patterned fur. Its bearded and flattened face has an expression that makes grumpy cats seem content. The Pallas's cat has been described as looking like a grumpy old man. Pallas's cats are solitary. They spend their days in caves, rock crevices, or marmot burrows, and emerge in the late afternoon to start hunting. They aren't fast runners, so they primarily hunt by ambush or stalking, taking cover amid low vegetation or rocky terrain. Number 7. Clouded leopard. What grace! Well, it's almost like a real leopard, but a bit smaller. Found in the foothills of the Himalayas, these cats prefer open or closed forest habitats. Some have also been spotted in the northeastern and southeastern parts of Bangladesh. They have, however, been classified as a vulnerable species in 2008 by the IUCN. Sadly, its total population size is suspected to be fewer than 10,000. A clouded leopard's head-to-body length reaches 32 inches, which is shorter than an ordinary leopard. In comparison to other cats, clouded leopards have pretty short limbs. Their hind legs are longer than their front ones, enabling this cat to have incredible jumping and leaping capabilities. species. It's believed that the clouded leopard is a link between big cats and small cats in wild nature. They prefer to live a solitary lifestyle, resting in trees during the day and hunting at night, and the females even use hollow trees to breed. Prior to making a kill, they stalk their prey or wait for their prey to come to them. One notable thing on these cats is the very beautiful dark gray pattern that embellishes the whole body. Such a beauty. Number 6. Sand cat. The initial discovery of the sand cat, also known as sand dune cats, was in 1858. Sand cats are primarily found in northern Africa and southwest and central Asia, residing in sandy and stony deserts. They tend to prefer flat terrain with sparse vegetation, but avoid bare sand dunes due to a lack of food. It's the world's only feline species that is truly equipped to live in the dry desert heat. The sand cat is small and stocky, with short legs but a relatively long tail. Its fur is a pale sandy ochreous color. These wild cats can survive in extreme temperatures, ranging from 23 degrees Fahrenheit to 126 degrees Fahrenheit. But when conditions get a little too much for them, they prefer to retreat to burrows. Surprisingly, sand cats can survive for months without water, relying only on their food, with small rodents being their primary prey. Number 5. Iberian lynx. The heavily spotted Iberian lynx, or Spanish lynx, is one of the rarest and was once the most endangered feline species on the planet. This wildcat is native to the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe that is listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List. In 2002, there were fewer than 100 left in the wild. The Iberian lynx preys almost exclusively on the European rabbit, hence claiming territory across open forests and sand dunes in isolated areas of Spain and Portugal. But it will also eat ducks, young deers, and partridges if rabbit densities are low. However, today they can only be found under the protection of the Donana National Park. It looks a lot like the Eurasian lynx, but is around half the size, with males weighing around 27.5 pounds and females weighing 20 pounds on average. It has long legs and a short black-tipped tail, as well as long black ear tufts and a distinctive beard. Number 4. Cod. This small-headed wildcat lives primarily in Chile and in some areas of Argentina. The cod is the smallest feline species in the Americas and one of the 3 tiniest cats throughout the world. Its tiny body has grayish-brown to buff fur covered with many small black spots that will sometimes create broken streaks on its head and neck. The small head has low-set ears, like at the rear, with a central white spot. Its short tail is bushy and has narrow black bands. Its rather large feet suggest its ability to climb. It also has the smallest distribution of any cat in the Americas, mostly prevalent in coastal regions. Cods are actually very good climbers, with a strong muscular system that allows them to climb high trees. The typical sort of forest they inhabit includes deciduous temperate moist forests, evergreen temperate rainforests, coniferous forests, and sclerophyllous scrub. They spend most of their time resting in dense vegetation and ravines, watching out for their prey. These forest habitats all include complex canopy layers, lianas, bamboo, and epiphytes. Number 3. Serval. The serval is native to Africa and is predominantly found in the Sahara region, residing in mountainous areas at elevations up to 9,800 feet. It has a medium size measuring 23 to 36 inches long, with tawny black spotted coats and long necks and long legs that allow them to see over the savanna grasses. Its long legs make it one of the tallest cats around. The serval is mainly a nocturnal hunter to avoid being detected by larger predators during the day. While it predominantly hunts rodents, the serval is an opportunistic predator with a diet that includes birds, hares, reptiles, insects, fish, and frogs. It's known to travel as much as 3 to 4 kilometers each night in search of food. That's not all. Much like the big bad wolf in Little Red Riding Hood, the serval's big ears are the better to hear you with. The serval's sensitive hearing allows it to locate small mammals moving through the grass or underground, and to hunt its prey sometimes without seeing it until the final pounce. It also has the ability to leap vertically and catch prey such as birds right out of the air. It literally claps its way to a meal. They do this by clapping with their front paws together and striking down with a downward blow. And with that, it's now time for today's best pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on our future video. Number 2. Haricot. The photo is real, and these are a type of wildcats native to Africa you never want to annoy, known as the caracal. In the photo, we can see an adult caracal beside its kitten. They both look fierce with pointy ears resembling the fox rather than a domestic cat. The caracal's most distinctive feature is its long black tufts on the back of its ears, which are roughly 1.75 inches long. Its fur generally ranges from a tawny brown color to a brick red, with white fur on the abdomen, chin, and throat. Not only that, but they're also known to hiss and bark apart from the random snarling and growling. Like most cats, caracals are also solitary animals, limiting their social interactions to mating season. Caracals inhabit woodlands, savannas, semi-arid landscapes, and scrub forests, as they tend to prefer habitats with little rainfall. Number 1. Black-footed cat. This is one of the smallest cat breeds and can be only found in the south of Africa. Their weight is rarely over 5.5 pounds, and their head-to-body length can reach 17 inches. Despite the name, only the underparts of the cat are black. This cat's behavior is still under research, although they do prefer to live in hollow termite mounds and unoccupied burrows of porcupines. So now that you've discovered some cool cats, which one amazed you the most?